का स्वागत है।
Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. You're welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is 16th July.
आज का टॉपिक है
Being an instrument and being humble construct the new world. And today's topic is feelings of benevolence and mercy.
कल्याण पर रहम की
The
भावना
Avyak
का
signals
स्वभाव
is adopt the
हर एक
nature
को
of
ऊंचा
having
उठाने का
feelings of
स्वभाव
benevolence and mercy for
बदलता हुआ
every soul.
स्वभाव
The nature of
बदलता हुआ
wanting to
स्वभाव
uplift
धारण
every
करने का
soul, the
यह
nature of
स्वभाव
sweetness and the
सदा
nature of
खुशनुमा
humility.
कोई भी
This
परेशान
nature will
नहीं
always keep
होगा।
you light.
अभी हम मोहिनी
You
दीदी
then
से
won't
सुनेंगे।
experience any burden. Now let's listen from Mohini Didi.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
हम शुभ कामना शब्द तो बहुत सुनते हैं,
We keep listening to this word, good wishes and pure feelings. And sometimes I used to have this thought in my mind, which Baba is clarifying today. What kind of feeling should I hold?
शुभ भावना
Good wishes.
और
What kind of
भावना और
wishes?
स्वभाव का आपस में क्या
What
कनेक्शन
is the interconnection and relationship
जैसा
between
स्वभाव
nature
वैसा
and
भाव,
wishes? As
बाबा
is my
कहते हैं
nature, so are my feelings and my wishes.
कल्याण
So
और
today
रहम की
Baba is
भावना
telling, towards every
दुख सुख
soul,
का
I should have the feeling, the nature of
कल्याण किसका होता है? आत्मा का।
benevolence and mercy.
कल्याण
Who is
मतलब
uplifted? The soul
अच्छे
is
कुटुंब
uplifted.
हो, अच्छे रास्ते
When
पे
I
चले,
think they should have
धर्म की
benevolence means
कमाई
what?
में, ये दिखाना
Everyone
होता है ना।
should walk on the right
कल्याण
path.
करना
They should be
चाहिए, कल्याण
uplifted,
की
progress. So what kind of feeling should I have? Benevolence and mercy.
जो कोई नहीं कर पाता है,
If anyone is
हम
unable to do
नाराज
that,
नहीं हो सकते। वो
don't
रहम
get
करो।
upset or angry on them, but have
तो रहम
mercy.
करने से क्या होगा? हमारी
What
भावना
will happen
बदलेगी।
when you have mercy? Your
रहम नहीं
feelings will not
करोगे तो
change.
शुभ भावना बदल जाएगी।
And if you don't have
जितनी
mercy,
शक्ति नहीं
then the
रहेगी,
feelings will change and there won't be
ये बहुत
power
बड़ी
in
बात
that.
बता रहे हैं।
So it is very nice that Baba is sharing that
कल्याण
towards
और रहम
everyone
की
have the
भावना
feelings of benevolence and mercy, and let that be, adopt that
स्वभावना।
nature.
स्वभाव का मतलब
What is the meaning of Swabhav?
बनने
It's
का
the
भावना
nature,
है।
the feelings which is there in me, the soul.
हर एक को ऊंचा उठाने का स्वभाव।
The nature of wanting to uplift every
सदा
soul.
हर एक की आत्मिक उन्नति हो,
To have the thought that every soul has to
ऊंचा
be
रहे,
uplifted,
निर्मल
everyone should
बने,
be light, free
तो
from
बाबा कहते हैं क्या
bondage.
करें?
So
कि हर
Baba
एक
is telling,
को ऊंचा उठाने का स्वभाव,
so the nature of
फीलिंग्स
wanting to
ऊंचे
uplift
उठे,
every
एकदम
soul,
ऊंचे उठे,
to have that feeling every
मधुरता
time.
का स्वभाव हो,
The nature of sweetness,
कठिन से कठिन बात,
the
कड़वी से कड़वी बात
toughest and
लेकर
toughest
मधुर से मधुर
situation,
बात
or even the
तो वो
bitterest
मीठा
of the
होती
bitter
है,
situation, but when there is
तो
sweetness,
निर्मलता का
there
स्वभाव
is
धारण करो।
acceptance. So and then
ये
Baba said,
स्वभाव
adopt the
सदा
nature of
ऊंचा रहेगा।
humility. And this nature will always
कहते हैं
keep
ना
you
बहुत
light.
बोझ लगता है,
Sometimes
जब
people say
उसको
it
कोई
is, I feel a
सुनाए
lot of burden. Burden of
तो
what?
इस पर कल आप अटेंशन दे के देखो
Pay
कि क्यों
attention to this
तुम्हारे
aspect
अंदर में
every
क्या
moment.
है, क्या कारण है,
Every time you feel
क्या
burden,
कमी
ask
है,
yourself, what is the reason
उसमें
for
कोई
that?
कमी तो नहीं आ गई है।
Is there any shortcoming in my
तो वो भावना
feelings?
को आप उत्पन्न करो,
So generate the feeling, that nature,
रहम की भावना को उत्पन्न करो, कल्याण की
the
भावना को
nature
उत्पन्न
of
करो,
humility, the nature of
ऊंचा उठो,
benevolence,
उसकी
the
भावना
wanting to
उत्पन्न करो।
uplift every soul, the
तो कल
nature of
सारा दिन
sweetness.
हमारा
So
होमवर्क है,
throughout the day tomorrow, our
वो ऊंचा
homework is
रहेगा।
to emerge and
तो
adopt the
स्वभाव का
nature and
मतलब यही हुआ
feelings.
ना
So the
कि
meaning
स्वभाव
of
क्या
nature
भावना,
is Swakabhav, the feelings of
भावना
my
के आधार
nature.
से कहते हैं
And
इसका
based
नेचर
on the
ऐसा है,
feeling, we say, oh, this person's nature is
करुणा
like that.
जाता है,
They get
दयापन आ
angry,
जाता है,
they get
तो
aggressive,
भावना बदल जाती है ना।
so their feelings
तो
change.
ये बार 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 बार
So
भावना के
again
अंदर
and again, remind yourself and emerge what kind of feelings and nature that I should be adopting,
बाबा
and
जी जब
see
कह रहे हैं
how
ये
are your
सब कुछ
feelings after
करूंगा
that.
तो हमको बहुत हल्कापन महसूस होगा।
So if Baba is saying, I'm sure you will feel very light, you won't feel
कई बार
burden.
ऐसा होता है ना, चाहते भी
Many
थोड़ा
times it happens
भारीपन सा लगता है,
that you might feel a lot of
लेकिन क्या
burden.
है, कुछ भावनाओं में फर्क आ गया है।
There might be a change in my feelings.
परिस्थितियों को, व्यक्ति को दोषी ठहराकर के
Situation,
तो हल नहीं
instead of
होता।
blaming the situation and people, you won't
हल
find a
उसी समय
solution.
आता है जब अपने
You
को
will only
देखो।
find a solution when you look at yourself, and you find a solution depends what you
जब
give
प्रयास करते
yourself.
हैं
And what are you giving yourself? You're
श्रेष्ठ
giving
भावनाओं
yourself
को
a practice
सदा उत्पन्न
of
करने की।
holding highest
क्योंकि
feelings
बहुत से
for
लोग
each
कहते हैं
one.
कि भावना तो सबकी अच्छी होती है,
So, in general, we say everyone's feelings are
हर एक
good.
की भावना अच्छी होती है,
And
परंतु
everyone's
उसकी
feelings
खुशी
are
में
good.
वो भरपूर नहीं होता है,
But the fullness isn't there in that feeling.
मतलब रहम नहीं होगा,
There might be a lack of
कल्याणकारी नहीं
mercy,
होगा,
there might be a lack
हितैषी
of
नहीं होगा,
benevolence, there may be a
सबकी
lack of,
भावनाएं,
if not just to have just good wishes, but it should be
उसकी
filled with
बहुत
that,
अच्छी
the nature should be
परिस्थितियां
filled
हैं,
with
और अगर हम
uplifting and
प्रयास
benevolence.
करें
And it's a very nice aspect that Baba is
बार
sharing.
बार हम
And
अपने
let's
अंदर
practice that
श्रेष्ठ
tomorrow
भावनाएं
and
लाएं,
remind ourselves again and again to
तो वो खुश
uphold
रहेंगे,
elevated
खुशी
feelings.
रहेगी,
So then you
हल्कापन
will
होगा,
experience happiness
सारा
throughout the day,
उतर
and
जाएगा।
you'll also feel
ओम
light,
शांति।
and all your burden will be lightened. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति। अब एक मूल्य रिवीजन
Om Shanti.
1969 से फरिश्तों
Revision
की
of Avyakt
संगत
Murli from 1969. It's the chit chat from the heart of an angel.
अव्यक्त वाणी तारीख है 15
The
अप्रैल
Avyakt Murli date
1971।
is
त्रिमूर्ति
April
एक्ट
15,
जहाँ
1971.
त्रिमूर्ति करते
The
हैं
Trimurti acts of the children of the Trimurti
तो
Father.
अभी पुरुषार्थ क्या करना
So what
पड़ेगा?
effort do you have to
संस्कारों
make
को
now?
मिटना तो है,
You have to change your
लेकिन
sanskars,
अविनाशी
but
की छाप लगाओ।
you must now put the
जैसे
stamp of
गवर्नमेंट
making
की
them
मुहर लगती
imperishable.
है ना,
Just as when
उसी
something is
प्रकार
sealed with the
जो
government
कोई
stamp,
खोल नहीं
no one
सकता,
else can open it.
ऐसी सील
So
लगाओ
you
जो
should put
माया
on
अपने
such a
वश में कर
seal
ले।
that Maya
हे
cannot open
अविनाशी
it for
संस्कार,
half a cycle.
तो अविनाशी
So you have to
संस्कार
make
का
intense
दिव्य
effort
करना
to
है।
create imperishable
ये तब होगा
sanskars. This will
जब
only
मास्टर
happen when you
त्रिकालदर्शी
become Master
संकल्प
Trikaldarshi
को कर्म
and
में
put your
बदलना
thoughts
है।
into action.
जो भी
Check.
संकल्प उत्पन्न होता
Every
है,
thought that you create,
संकल्प को ही
am I
प्रकट होता
stable
है।
in the stage
मास्टर
of a Master
त्रिकालदर्शी
Trikaldarshi?
सचेतन,
If you
अगर
perform
इस स्टेज
actions
पर
while
स्थिर
stable
होकर
in
कर्म
this
करेंगे
stage, you will
तो
not
कोई
perform
कर्म
any
व्यर्थ नहीं
wasteful
जाएगा।
action. Never mind the
विकर्म
question of
की तो
performing
बात
sinful
ही नहीं
action.
है।
You have
बड़े
now
कर्मों के
gone
खाते से
beyond,
ऊपर आ गए।
now you've gone above the
विकल्प
account
तो
of
हटाकर
sinful
बड़े
action.
कर्म भी
Your
खत्म हो
sinful
गए।
thoughts
अभी है
and also your
वर्तमान
sinful
और
actions
वर्चस्व
have
पाने
finished.
की बात है।
Now
इन
it is
विकल्पों को
just a
बदलकर
question
समर्थ
of wasteful
संकल्प और
thoughts
समर्थ
and
कार्य
wasteful
करना है।
actions. You
इसलिए
have to
कहते हैं
change those
संसार
wasteful
श्रेष्ठ,
things into powerful
बाबा
thoughts and
महादानी
powerful
बने
tasks.
जीवन।
This is called the
कितने
stage
प्रकार
of
के दान
perfection.
करती हूँ,
So, have you
करो
now
दानी हो
become
वा
great
जल थल।
donors?
कृपया
How many
से
types of donation do you give?
हरे
Are you
कृष्णा
double donors,
बताया।
triple donors, or even more than
दादा
triple?
बोले मुख्य
So
3
each
प्रकार
one
के
gave his own idea.
ज्ञान का दान भी
There are
है।
three main
योग द्वारा
donations that
शक्तियों
are
का
shown.
दान भी कर
You
रहे
give the
हैं,
donation of
और
knowledge,
तीसरा
you're
दान है
donating the
कर्म
powers
द्वारा
through yoga,
उनका दान।
and third,
तो
donation
इसमें
is of
कैसा दान है?
virtues through your
दूसरा है
action.
वाचा का
One is a
और तीसरा
donation
है
through the
कर्म
mind, the
द्वारा दान।
second is a donation
मन
through
से
words,
द्वारा
and the third
संस्कारों का
is a
दान,
donation through
वाणी
action.
द्वारा
Through your
ज्ञान का
mind,
दान,
You donate all powers through your words. You donate knowledge. And through your action, you donate all virtues. At the beginning of every day, make a plan of how you will donate all these three things and in what way. Then, at the end of the day, check whether you became a great donor. Did I donate in all three ways? Each of the three types of donation has its own reward and attainment. Just as on the path of devotion, each one attains something according to the donation he gives. In the same way, to the extent that someone donates something in this great life, accordingly, he creates his future to that extent. Not only does he receive for the future, but he also receives the instant fruit. If someone does not give a donation through words or action, but only gives a donation through the mind, he receives a different kind of instant fruit. All of you, all of you now know the philosophy of karma very well. The attainment for each type of donation is its own. Those who give all three types of donation receive three types of fruit in a practical way instantly. You know the philosophy of karma. What is the instant fruit of the donation through mind? The instant fruit received by those who are great donors through their minds is that, firstly, they become victorious over their own minds. That is, over their own thoughts in 1 second. That is, they attain the power to be victorious over their thoughts. No matter how mischievous some souls may be in their thoughts, that is, if their minds are not able to stabilize on one thought for just 1 second, then such souls with mischievous thoughts are able, with the power of their own victory, to make for a temporary period the minds of those mischievous souls peaceful and stable from unstable. Someone who is in distress because of pain is made unconscious with an injection, and his distress due to the pain is then finished. In the same way, those who become great donors through their minds are able to give others the experience of peace with the power of their vision, attitude, and consciousness, but only for a temporary time because the other person has not made his own effort. However, through the influence of the power of the great donor, he is able to have that experience for a short time. Acha, Om Shanti. The rest of the Murli we will listen to it tomorrow.